You ever loved someone and deep down, you knew they were not right for you, but you stayed. You kept going back, and no matter how much it hurt, you couldn't stop. That's not weakness. That's something deeper. And today, I want to talk about why. Let me tell you about someone. Let's call her Aisha. Aisha was smart. She was kind. She had good friends, a good life. But every time she fell in love, it was with someone who was never quite right for her. Someone emotionally unavailable. Someone who kept her waiting. Someone who made her feel small sometimes and electric other times. And she kept asking herself, why? Why him? Why again? She could see the red flags. She wasn't blind, but knowing something and feeling something, those are two completely different things. Her mind said, leave. Her heart said, just a little longer. Sound familiar? Here's what most people don't realize. We don't fall in love with who is best for us. We fall in love with who feels most familiar to us, and that's a huge difference. When Aisha was young, she never really felt fully secure. Her dad was loving, but inconsistent, sometimes warm, sometimes distant, and as a little girl, she learned that love means working hard to be enough, that love feels uncertain, that you have to earn it. So when she grew up and met a man who was warm one day, cold the next, her brain didn't say danger, it said home. That's the painful truth. We are wired to seek what we grew up feeling, not what's healthy, what's familiar. And then there's the other thing, the thing nobody talks about. Emotionally unavailable people are exciting. There's always a mystery. You never quite know where you stand. And your brain, your beautiful, confused brain, starts chasing that uncertainty. Every text becomes a moment of hope. Every cold day becomes something to fix. You become addicted to the highs and the lows because that's what your nervous system learned love looks like. Aisha spent 3 years with someone like that. 3 years of almost committed, almost happy, almost enough. And then one night after a long silence, she sat with herself. Just herself. No phone, no distractions. And she thought, what am I actually doing? What is it I'm really looking for here? And the answer was painful. She wasn't looking for him. She was looking for something she never got. She was trying to heal an old wound by finding the same kind of pain and winning this time. That hit her hard. She wasn't loving him. She was reliving something from her past and hoping for a different ending. Hey, pause for 1 second. If this is hitting close to home right now, you are not alone. Millions of people go through exactly this and never understand why. Hit that subscribe button because what I'm about to explain next changed how I see relationships completely, and I think it'll change yours too. Keep watching. So what does she do? She doesn't swear off love. She doesn't become cold. She gets curious. She starts asking better questions. Not why doesn't he love me, but why do I keep choosing this kind of love? And slowly things shift. Not dramatically, not overnight, but she starts noticing something. When someone kind shows up and someone consistent, someone who texts back, someone who actually shows up, she doesn't feel that electric rush. She feels calm. And for the first time, she starts to wonder maybe calm is what love is actually supposed to feel like. Maybe the chaos wasn't love. Maybe it was just noise she mistook for depth. That is the turning point. Not finding the right person. Becoming someone who can recognize them. Okay, so let me break down what's actually happening inside your brain when this occurs. And I'll keep it simple, I promise. When we're kids, we learn what love looks like from the people around us. If love felt safe and consistent, we grow up expecting that. If love felt unpredictable, we grow up craving that same unpredictability without even knowing it. Psychologists call this your attachment style. It shapes who you're attracted to as an adult without you even realizing it. Here's the wild part. Your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical, in not when things are certain, but when they're uncertain. That's why gambling is addictive. That's why someone who is inconsistent with you keeps you hooked. Your brain is chasing the next high moment and the sweet text after days of silence. It feels like butterflies. It's actually anxiety dressed up as excitement. And when someone doesn't give you clear signals, your brain fills in the gaps. You analyze every word, every emoji, every pause, and the more you analyze, the more emotionally invested you become. The relationship lives in your head more than in reality, and over time, your sense of okayness starts to depend on them. Their good mood becomes your good day. Their silence becomes your spiral. You stop living your own life and start orbiting theirs. That's not love, that's losing yourself. Here's what I want you to sit with. You are not broken because you loved the wrong person. You are human. We all have patterns. We all carry old wounds into new relationships. The question is, are you willing to see yours? Real love, the kind that actually lasts, doesn't feel like a roller coaster. It feels like breathing. It's not dramatic. It's not a puzzle. It's just safe and consistent, and it lets you be yourself without performing. Stop chasing the person who makes you feel crazy. Start noticing the person who makes you feel calm. Because calm, when you're used to chaos, feels boring at first. Give it time. That calm is where real love actually lives. And most importantly, heal the part of you that thinks you have to earn love. You don't. You never did. The right person won't make you work for a basic respect. That's not a high standard. That's just the minimum. You deserve someone who is as sure about you as you are about them.